Hello everyone, I'm here with my next video on the question and answers of the chapter The Kitemaker by Ruskin Bond. We can see such beautiful kites. They are all looking like living creatures flying high up in the sky. Let us quickly read the summary. The Kitemaker is a beautiful piece that tells the story of Mahmud, an old kite maker who is no longer in business because people in the fast moving cities and towns have no time or love for flying kites. A once renowned kite maker has fallen to bad times and his only hope is his grandson Ali. Mahmud is now old and frail and spends his time soaking up the sunshine in his courtyard. He sometimes makes kites for Ali, but he is too weak and old to teach Ali how to fly kites. He daydreams about the beautiful days when kite flying was a noble pastime and he was well known throughout the city. The author compares Mahmud to gnarled and twisted banyan growing in the street. He compares Ali to the young mimosa planted at the end of the garden. As Mahmud lies daydreaming, he dies. And this is explained through symbolism of the wind. A sudden gust of wind catches Ali's stone kite and takes it far away from the city into the blue sky. Such a heart-wrenching and touching story. Now let us quickly see the question and answers. Where had Ali's kite got caught? Ali's kite had got caught in the branches of an ancient banyan tree that had grown through the cracks of an abandoned mosque. What was the dragon kite? The dragon kite was a special kite that Mahmud had made for the nawab. It was unlike any that had seen in the district. A fantastic face was painted on it, having two eyes made of small mirrors. The discs, decreasing in size from head to tail, gave the kite the appearance of a crawling serpent. It was believed to possess supernatural powers. What did Mahmud wonder about when the dragon kite was lost to view? When the dragon kite was lost to view, Mahmud wondered if he had made too vivid, too living a thing of the great kite. Initially, the discs had made a sad and protesting sound, and the sun trapped in the little mirrors had made the kite a complaining, devilish creature. Later, the kite flew higher and higher when the twine snapped and disappeared into the blue unknown. What kite did Mahmud present to the nawab? Mahmud presented a musical kite to the nawab. It made a sound like a violin when it rose in the air. Question 5. How did seeing Ali gladden Mahmud's heart? It gladdened Mahmud's heart to watch Ali play in the winter sunshine, growing under his eyes like a young and well-nourished sapling putting forth new leaves each day. What did Mahmud dream about often? Mahmud often dreamt about a beautiful and powerful kite that resembled the great white Garuda, God Vishnu's famous steed. Now let us see the reference to context questions. Answer with reference to context. Did the twine break? I know that kite twine is not what it used to be. Who is the speaker? Mahmud is the speaker. Part B. What did the listener say in response? Answer is, in response, Ali told his grandfather that the twine had not broken but the kite had got stuck in the banyan tree instead. Part C. Why did the speaker chuckle then? Answer is, Mahmud then chuckled because Ali had not yet learned how to fly a kite properly. Question 2. I will not lose this one. The kite will fly like a bird. Who is the speaker? Answer is Ali is the speaker. Part B. Describe the kite's appearance. Answer is the kite was new. It was made from the bamboo paper and thin silk. It was pale pink with a small green tail. Part C. Identify the figure of speech used in the above lines. The answer is fly like a bird. It is a simile. Question 3. He, Mahmud the kite maker, had in the prime of his life been well known throughout the city. Question is, why was Mahmud well known during the prime of his life? The answer is, Mahmud was well known during the prime of his life because he was very skilled kite maker. Some of his kites had once been sold for 3 or 4 rupees each. Part B. How was he regarded now? The answer is, no one knew Mahmud now. Nobody visited him. Nobody came to ask after his health. His neighbors looked at him with the same indifference as they looked at the banyan tree. Question C. What was different about the old days? Answer is, in the old days, Mahmud was famous. He was respected for his craft. Everyone in the neighborhood used to come to his house and ask after his health. Some questions from Let's Think and Answer. Question 1. Why do you think Mahmud's kite shop was gone? The answer is, with the death of the Nawab, Mahmud had lost his patronage as the Nawab's descendants were almost as poor as Mahmud himself. However, the main reason for Mahmud's shop shutting down was the diminishing interest of people in the flying kites. Not many people used to buy kites in his later days. Adults disdained them and children preferred to spend their money at the cinema. Also, there were not many open spaces left for flying kites. The city had swallowed up the open grassland that had stretched from the old fort's walls to the river bank. Next question. Think and describe how the banyan tree and the mimosa tree have been used as symbols in the story. The story starts with a kite getting caught in the branches of ancient banyan tree that had grown through the cracks of an abandoned mosque. It was this kite that freed itself from the tree when Mahmud's soul freed itself from his body. People looked at Mahmud and the banyan tree with same indifference. Both were taken for granted permanent fixtures that were of no concern to the raucous, sweating people surrounding them. Like the roots of the banyan tree, Mahmud's hands were gnarled and twisted. Ali was like the young mimosa planted at the end of the courtyard. In 2 years, both Ali and the mimosa tree would acquire the strength and confidence of their early youth. Here we can see the gnarled and twisted branches of the banyan tree. What does the ending of the story symbolize? In the end, a sudden gust of wind freed Ali's stone kite from the branches of the banyan tree. It carried the kite far above the struggling city into the blind blue sky. This symbolizes Mahmud's spirit finally getting free from his frail old body. It moves away from the dark and bleak city towards an open sky like a kite without a twine. Mahmud's last thoughts too was of the kites, especially one that he had wanted to make for Ali. The butterfly, which was resting on Mahmud's beard, left the old man's beard and flew to the mimosa. If anyone goes through any problem, please do write in the comment section. If you have still not subscribed my channel, please press the subscribe button and also the bell icon for the latest notifications. Do take good care of yourself. Bye-bye.